Hey everybody, 'tis I, Chris. Welcome back to another Let's Play. I needed to play something a bit more relaxing after Sunshine. Yeah, you can tell when this was recorded. And I've been wanting to play this for such a long time. This is Tomodachi life. Living the dream. That's correct. I live in Europe. And that is okay. We take pounds. That is okay. And here is our island. I'm actually going to be running two islands for one for my personal like self, and one for YouTube. You find yourself on a tiny island in the middle of a vast sea. What will you do with the place and its residents? So use the controller to look around the island. Okay, pretty straightforward. Look at that. Oh, looks like no one's here yet. Seems like we could liven things up by inviting a resident to the island. The residents are called me characters. They look just like people. Maybe even people you know. You can create them and customize the way they look. Not sure what sort of me to add? Well, how about someone in your family, a friend, someone you look up to? Sky's the only limit. As you add me characters, you can watch them live out their lives. Think of it as an alternative reality. What'll they do next? You could even sprinkle in fictional characters, celebrities, or just folks you admire. Let your imagination run wild. Is your head full of ideas yet? First things first, let's give the island a name. You could always change this later. Don't think about it too hard. Oh, thank God for that. But I already have a name picked out for this particular island. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brightside Island.
The name of the island is Brightside Island.
I don't know why I had the killer song Mr. Brightside in my head. So I was like, Brightside Island, let's go. Now you can start adding residents and see how things unfold. Eventually you should aim for at least 6 residents so that all the me characters have plenty of friends. Now it's time for the really fun part. Let's invite your very first resident to Brightside Island. And I think I already know who I want to go with. Let's see what using prompts does first. Okay, nah. I think I'm gonna go from scratch. We're gonna pick this guy. Switch between different categories on the sidebar to edit different parts of your resident's face. Depending on which feature you're editing, you can change the colour, size, position, and more. Well, that's everything for now. Get stuck in, have fun creating. Right. Where do I even start? Right, I think that skin colour's perfectly fine. The shape of the face, though, might be a bit more rounded. I think that works. Maybe this? I'll go for brown, or do I go for that kind of... I think that kind of brown. You can, like, choose, like... I appreciate this, being able to choose the fringe, being able to choose the back. It's something I'm truly grateful for. But in this case, I think that works. Or does it? Let's check the back again. I think you have a bit of a tazzled... No, you're not that low. I think it might be this. Maybe, or... This could take a while, but I'm probably going to speed through when I make the other me's. Just because it's going to be a bit dull otherwise. We'll go with that. I'll go with no. No. We'll go with... I think we'll go with that. That looks okay to me. Let me just check my reference. Okay, he's kind of got arched brows. They're quite arched. But they're kind of like... They're kind of like thinned out on both sides. You might have an idea of who I'm going with. At least you definitely will in a bit. I think this might actually be the best one. And these are going to be black. And... Twist? No. I think... No, they're probably more like... No. No, they're too thin. What about this? No. No, that don't work. Yeah, I think this one might be the best one. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. I'm not entirely sure, but let's check the eyes first. Okay, we've got kind of big. They're kind of big. No. What if I rotate that? How would that look? And then bring that down. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Maybe I could make them longer. And the eye colour is blue. You're probably starting to get an idea now. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Now, you don't have any other additional features on your eyes. You don't have any eyelashes. I am going to do this, though, because this is a trick I picked up from watching, Alpharad's, streams. It just gives so much more life to their eyes. And, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Actually, is that... Let's check the, It's actually more, yeah. I mean, that'll do. That'll do. So, here is where it's probably going to be obvious. Gee, I wonder who I'm making. Do I want it to be up or down? I'd probably say about there. Let's do the mouth first. He's kind of got like a little... Yeah. If looking at the picture at him, it's like that. Can I change the colour of the mouth? No. It's always black, okay, unless I otherwise state it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Right. Of course he has ears. Hold on. Yeah, I think the ears are quite rounded, so that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. No glasses for you. La 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 la. Yeah, you don't wear glasses. Anything else? Well, the most important thing of all. Come on. You guys knew. Surely. I think that looks about right. He's got quite a big stash, all things considering. It kind of takes up a good chunk of his face. But actually, looking at the reference, he kind of has a bit of a... Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the face. That's the face. That's the face. Okay. Does his mouth need to be a bit lower? No, I would say the stash needs to be a bit higher. So if I go do this... I think actually maybe the mouth needs to be lower. Maybe the mouth needs to be lower. Yeah. Yeah, that probably is about right. He's also got a bit of a chin, but I can't... Unless there's one that's like puffed out but also has the chin. Maybe this? I like this though. What about this? No, that looks very gaunt, I think. Okay, if I move the stash and the mouth down, how does this look? That actually might be it, actually. I think that might be it. I'm not going to give you a face paint because you don't need it. Right, Mario. Average height. A little bit on the chunkier side. Just a little bit. I'd probably want to say about there, maybe. What a brilliant me. Tell us more about this me. You can always change this later. Your name is Mario. Mario!
My name is Mario.
I'll take it. I know that different parts of the world pronounce it differently. Okay, dating preferences. This is going to be tricky. I like to put down non-binary. Part of me is tempted to just put everything and just see where the cards fall. Because that would be really wacky, I think. And I know that my eldest would probably be in favour of that as well. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I don't have to think about it. Everyone just is into everyone. All right. Date of birth. That would be, for me personally, I would put down the date of the very first game. Well, not the very first game. Super Mario Brothers. So I want to hold on. I'm not gonna like limit it per franchise or anything because I think that would be just too much. There are a lot of these video games. There are more male characters than female characters, and I'm not specifically aiming it at just video game characters. I might put in like characters from my favorite TV shows and things like that. Again, this is my island. September 13th. And this is 85. I'm gonna put you... Well, no man is jumping around unless they're really, really fit at that age. I'm gonna put you at 30. No one ages on this island. We found the fountain of youth. What about this?
My name is Mario. It's nice to meet you.
Oh yeah,
Today
and again,
is the 27th of April.
I think the pitch needs to go.
My name is Mario.
I think, yeah, that we bring the pitch up a bit.
My name is Mario. It's nice to meet you. My name is Mario. It's nice. My name is Mario. My name is Mario. My name is Mario.
I like that.
It's nice to meet you. Today.
Death?
My name is Mario. My name is Mario.
I like that.
It's nice to meet you. Today. My name is Mario. My name is Mario.
I think you would have a lot of time for...
My name is Mario. My name is Mario.
But maybe if I drop the depth a bit more to account for that.
Nice to meet you. Today is the 27th of April.
I think that's the one. That's the one. Okay, Mario. Pretty quick, I'd say. I would say he's very polite. Energy. Oh, he's quite energetic. I'd say he's typically more relaxed and... I'd say he's about as normal. Well, he's kind of normal, I guess. I'd say probably about there. Okay. Event outfits. I mean, he did wear the dress in Odyssey. He did wear the dress in Odyssey. You can't... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Add him. Easygoing optimist, amicable, thoughtful, honest, innocent, does things at his own pace. Positive, enthusiastic, always smiling. Smiles are not only for their sake, but to help others smile too. We got an easygoing boy. These colours will show up in a few different ways. Okay. I wish that you could, like, choose that. Like, their favourite colour, like you could in the first game. Not the first game, because the first game was actually a Japanese DS game. Greetings.
I'm an optimist, and I try to always have a smile on my face. Here's my profile card.
Thank you, good sir. We'll go with that.
So,
It felt fitting.
caretaker of Brightside Island, right?
Yes.
What should I call you?
Oh god. I kind of like boss. I don't know. I kind of like boss. I'm gonna go with boss.
Okay, boss. Please tell me later if you want me to change what I call you.
Okay,
By the way, would you mind also telling me your birthday?
gladly. That is the 30th of July. Yes, I'm old, okay? Bite me.
Really excited to get to know everyone.
Alright, Mario is on the island. And what he already wants something. Oh, a feelings bubble's appeared over Mario's head. That feelings bubble's a sign that Ami is pondering something. Let's try talking with him. Okay.
Good morning.
Let's ask what he's pondering.
I'm starving. I need some food in my tummy.
Do you now? Okay, sweetie. Let me just sort that for you. Okay, the supermarket's just opened. And you're just going to slip £200 in my wallet. Thank you very much. It's more money than I've had in a long time. The supermarket has different specials every day. Be sure to check back often. You can also use these icons to buy more of anything you've bought before. Right, so we're going to buy it. I'm going to buy at least 3 of everything.
Thanks for shopping with us.
Because the first part I'm going to just work as if I'm going within the demo. Because I have played the demo before, by the way. Looks like you got some food for Mario. Whew! That was close. Heaven forbid we don't get food for Mario. Alright, mate. Now you can give gifts. And I am going to fill you up good and proper. Have some sushi.
Oh my.
Oh my! Oh, he really likes sushi. Okay. Good man. Happiness meter. Yep, that goes up. If you keep making your residents happy, all sorts of nice things might happen. I should bloody well hope so. Got some warm fuzzies. You know that feeling you get when you're being hugged. If you collect enough, something good's bound to happen. Alright, and we can now leave. Bye, Mario. It's been real.
Tomodachi life, living the dream. On Brightside Island.
Island? A bit Irish then for a minute. Okay, who else do I want to go with? I'm going to have to make someone else in a sec, and I have no idea who. Or I might just keep the makings of them in just because, why not? Now that you've got a me living here, Brightside Island is feeling a little bit more lively, just a little bit. You're in charge now, make sure you take good care of them. Okay. Ah, yes, just one more thing. Make sure everything that happens is properly recorded. Save your progress. Yeah. And we can save any time with this. Yes, please. We'll keep playing.
Hello there.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? You've... Wow. Have an egg.
Oh my.
Your belly's... Wow. You digest your food fast. Okay, now do you like egg more than sushi is the question. No. Okay. What is wrong with you, dude? Okay, level up. Give me the money. Ah, he's leveled up. Every time that happens, you can give them a gift. Expressions are words or phrases that they can use while speaking. They've got their little quirks about how they, like, interact with people. And then you've got presents, which you can give them if they want to do stuff with them. And I think I'm going to go for... Let's have a look at little quirks. Because I remember this one from Alpha Red's stream, and I was like, that is the Mario 64 pose 100%. And yeah, I grew up playing Mario 64. That's one of my favourite games of all time.
I feel like I am slowly becoming truer to myself.
Your me seems pretty happy about levelling up. Things seem to be going well. Another thing they love is pets. Give him a rubble. Don't you look so cute? Okay. Collected a fair old chunk of warm fuzzies. Well, what does that mean? Hi! We got the Me News, MNN.
We interrupt your day to bring you this breaking news. This next story is bound to bring a smile to somebody's face. A wishing fountain has been constructed on Brightside Island. The island's sole resident was excited, quoted as saying, "Finally, somewhere to take a bath." Thank you for watching. I'm Mario, and that was your breaking news.
Alright, let's go take a look-see. Ooh, okay. Nearly filled that twice. Grants wishes in exchange for warm fuzzies. The higher your island's rank rises, the more options you'll unlock. So check back frequently. If you notice you've collected a lot of warm fuzzies, it's usually a good time to stop by the fountain. Right, I'm going to add some options for little quirks, I think. Let's go for these. Let's add these. I like adding lots of little... I like the thought of adding lots of little quirks early on. We can walk boldly now. Boldly go where no one walks before. How you doing, mate?
Hello there.
How you doing? Take some pets. Oh, I can do that. Okay. I fed you one of them. Let's try a butter cookie. How do you feel about butter cookies? Okay. Not as good as the sushi or the fried egg, but we'll take it. What if I go in here? Can I empty this? I mean, it's only a smidge that I need to get to the top. And then I can unlock the reserved walks as well. I could unlock, like, presents, but I really want to get as many of these done as soon as possible. Get them little quirks over and done with. Have them available. Boom. Boom. You know? Alright, Mr. Mario, how are you doing? Oh, you've got a problem, mate.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
It's so lonely being the only person on Brightside Island. It kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. Talking to yourself gets old too. No offense to me, but I need to work on my material. If only somebody else were here with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like an idea, doesn't it, love? Alright, who do I add? That is the question. I feel like it should be a female. And I feel like... Let's have a look-see. That's kind of a nice pointed face. I've got an idea. I've got an idea of who I want. We go to the fringe. I need to go and pull up a reference. 2 seconds. right. She kind of has that thing going across her face, but I think you can do that so it's facing this way. Well, first and foremost, she's blonde. Yeah, I think that's right. Looks like the right shade to the render I'm looking at. Let's see if there's one that's lower down, though. I think that looks perfectly fine to me. But I want to see if you can get one that's lower down. Oh, wait. That's it. That's the one. That is the one. Right, back. You might have an idea of who this is. I'm having a look at ponies. A high pony. Is it curly, though? I don't think it is. I think it's more straight. Yeah, it looks a little bit like there's a slight wave to it, but no, you're definitely high pony. Oh, I like that, but that's not for this character. Yeah, you've probably got an idea of who I'm going for here. And, you know, why not? That kind of... It's a little bit more meat to it, I should say. But also just not right. I think it's this one. It's either that or that, and I think it's this. Okay. Eyelashes seem to be the same sort of colour. And I think they work, but it might also be thinner. I like thinner. I like the idea of thinner. Yeah, we'll go with that. Blue eyes. I think. Is that the blue? Let's check there. Another piece of art. It's a little bit lighter, I think. Something like that, maybe. Like that. I like that. Alright, now for the actual eye itself. I kind of like that. No, I like that, really. Or even that, maybe. No. No, I definitely like this one. I think this is the one. Now, there is some eyelashes. I don't like the way that looks, though. Of course, do the handy-dandy trick. There we go. Nose. It's quite pointed. I think that works. She does kind of have lipstick, but it's kind of pursed lips, sort of. And it's quite light, so very close to the skin tone almost. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I don't see her as a smiley sort, but I also don't see her having lips that, like, like the duck lips, you know? I don't see her having those. What if I make this smaller? I think that's it. I know that you can add lipstick to these, but from what I've seen from other Let's Plays, it doesn't look all that great. We'll give you ears. You're human, of course you have ears. You don't wear glasses. I think you have a beauty spot. Yeah, you guys know who I'm doing at this point. Alright. It's quite a small one. And we're going to bring you down here. No. No, that's the right place. And we're going to bring you along because it's just underneath the lip. I think that's it. I think that's it. And we don't add face paint because I'm not that artistically good. I feel like you'd be taller and a bit thinner. You're quite skinny, but you've also got muscle on you, so I don't want to make you, like, stick thin. I'm going to say you're about average height. And we'll go with that. Come on, you know what you know who this is.
My name is Samus.
Beautiful. You are female, but again, for the sake of content, everyone is just going to be into everyone. All right. When did Metroid Prime come out? Not Metroid Prime. Metroid, as in the NES game. That's the first game you appeared in. You came out August 6th, it says here. I don't know if it's right. I'm just going to go with the date that I see because I'm not that bothered. And I'm going to say you're really quite young. Probably about 21.
My name is Samus. It's nice to meet you.
Right.
Today is the 27th of April.
A little bit deeper,
My
maybe?
name is Samus. It's nice to meet you. My name is Samus.
Yeah.
My name is Samus. My name is Samus. My name is Samus.
I think,
It's
yeah,
nice
you've
to
got a
meet
bit of
you. Today is the 27th of April, 2026. My name is Samus. My name is Samus.
I think that's it. No. You're very quick, actually. I imagine you'd probably be more direct than Mario would. I think you'd probably... Probably about there. I would say you're very serious. I'm probably going to go about there. I don't know. I'm not just making this up as I go along. As per anybody else. And she's got the right colour. Confident, self-assured, by the book straight talker, puts a premium on results. Ambitious, takes risks, full of energy, does things on a whim, a force to be reckoned with. You know what? That is Samus. That is Samus to me.
Hey, it's Boss, right? I've
Damn
heard
straight.
loads about you. The name's Samus. So, I'm a confident leader, which means I prefer to see the world for what it could be, not for what it is. Thanks in
Okay.
advance for looking after me here.
You're welcome, honey.
I heard someone named Samus just moved to Brightside Island.
Yeah? Go and meet them then. Go and meet them. Here we go. Two residents now. Want to help them get to know each other. Alright. Go outside, look for them. Move the cursor over the me and hold the A button. You, my friend, are going to meet Samus. And Samus is not in her house. Okay, where is she? Ah, she's at the fountain.
I don't think we've met. Right. My name's Mario.
Hello there, Mario. My name is Samus.
Stick tanker to life. Send a stick mono.
Any interest in a stick?
Send a stick mono.
Alright, like-minded. Possibly, maybe, who knows?
Thank you. I feel like Samus and I get along a bit better now.
Looks like there's fun chatting with each other, that's great. Okay.
I think Samus and I could have a beautiful friendship someday.
Right, try guiding them together again. Okay, I can do that.
What?
Go and talk to Mario. The game demands it. Yay!
I like your style, Samus.
Thank you. I feel closer to Mario now.
That's nice.
Disciplinary. Is that saucy bitch? So in fact, I don't see what you decide.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Compens, Limpine Pro Entium, Tanthari Bamboo.
Alright. And you're just leaving now. Okay. Mario wants something. Oh, Mario. Oh, Mario, Mario, Mario. What do you want?
Good morning. I want to be friends with Samus.
Of course you do. Who doesn't? That sounds
So-
great. Go for it.
What should we talk about? What kind of thing should
Ooh.
we talk about?
An activity. Now, some people are going to probably misread this. But, think of it as Smash Brothers, not as the other thing.
Smashing.
Okay?
Right. I'll have
Promise
a
me,
chat with
people.
her about smashing. Good morning, Samus. Would you like to have a chat? About smashing.
Sure. But first, tell me, Mario, how good are you at smashing?
I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't think you'll find anyone better at smashing than me on all of Brightside Island.
Wow, that's amazing. I have so much respect for people who are good at smashing. Wanna be friends?
I know who I want to make next. They get on great. I think they'll... I won't bother with nicknames.
Can you believe that Samus and I have bonded over smashing? Now we've become friends.
I hope Mario shows me all the tricks of the trade.
I'm sorry. I'm the one that said think of it in context of Smash Brothers, and I'm being rude about it. Let's see. I think we're gonna give you an expression. I think it'd be more like Wahoo! Like that. Wait. No, we gotta... Yeah, I think we need to change the pronunciation of that. Wahoo! See that? Not woohoo, wahoo! Wah! Like that. It'll do. It'll do. It'll do. There you go, love.
Yes, saying that is so me.
It is so you. I would have liked if the wah was expanded a bit more, but it's fine.
Here are today's uplifting messages.
Alright. The more residents you have, the more ways they can connect with each other. But back to these two. The island's very first friendship. Pretty big deal. Wonder if it made the local news. Because these guys report on absolutely everything, don't you know?
We interrupt your day to bring you this breaking news. This next story is bound to bring a smile to somebody's face.
I'm sure it is.
This broadcast's audience is about to double, as another resident can now live on Brightside Island. We've also heard from a reputable source that a clothes shop may open not too long after a third resident moves in. More on that story as it develops. Thank you for watching. I'm Samus and that was your breaking news. Hard work pays off in the end.
I bet it does. Alright. What do I do now? Yeah, there's some goodies here. Oh, close. Can't grant any wishes right now, but that's fine. I'm not looking to. Hi.
Hello.
Would you like something to eat? Mario's already tried some sushi. How about you try some
my.
sushi? Oh, we have another liker. She likes it. Give me all them goods. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and put this in. Rank 3. And we can start adding gifts like, let's see. I think we go baseball. Because of Mario baseball. Give the man a baseball to chuck around, you know. I mean, it's funny because over in the UK we don't really play baseball, but we're more football
Stretch your
based.
arms. Hello. Slow down. I can't.
Can I actually make another me now? I can. I already know exactly who I want to make. I've wanted to make this me from the start, and I completely forgot when I figured, no, I'm going to make Mario first, because Mario, I just got done playing Sunshine, and it feels fitting to me. Right, this fella. Let's have a look-see. No. No, that makes you look fat. Probably this. We can fiddle around with the rest and then maybe go back to the shape of the face if need be. Right, fringe. Let me see. No. It's like the pattern's not really center, it's more to the... It's slightly to the side. Only very slightly though, so it's close to center. And it doesn't really go over the face as such. But I don't know, like I said, I think I might have to like... No, that ain't it. That might be it. That might be it. I wish I could move the parting over just slightly. I think it'd be probably just like this, really. Black. Look, so this might be off, because I think the parting is definitely the thing that's throwing me here. It doesn't come down that low either. It doesn't really go in front of the face. Oh, I really want to do this character, come on. I need to find it. It definitely does look like this though, but it's like not that low down. It's a bit shorter than that. It doesn't have a fringe. It might be... no, because it doesn't really have that there. Yeah, it doesn't have a fringe. Because it's all kind of slicked. A bit too high, I think. It's It's not really curly either, is it? I think this is probably the closest. So I'm gonna go with that. I would say the brows aren't really that bushy. Right, they are black, I know that much. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. I'd say it's more like that, maybe. He's kind of got mad eyes. You probably already got an idea. But, kind of mad eyes. Not like that, though. You kind of got like a bit of a... This might be the hardest one so far. What if I do this? That could work. Right, I'm gonna wiki dark eyes. Oh yeah, I'd probably say darkish eyes. But I don't want to say they're completely... Oh! I mean, sometimes he looks normal, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. Maybe this. Maybe this is the play. That's really, like I said, this is going to be difficult. Maybe them? I kind of like these, but at the same time I really like these, so I think I'm gonna go with them. You've got quite a substantial nose. I think that's probably the one. I'm quite content to keep that as it is for now. We bring the ears up. I think. Yeah, it's because that's lowered down. That's probably why it looks like they're... We'll go with that. Doesn't wear glasses. Does have a bit of a beard. No. No, it's a bit of an awkward beard. This is probably the closest. But I think that there should be more options and there isn't, really. Something like that maybe, but it's not quite that either. Because it doesn't really go up the sides, it just kind of, it's like a goatee more than anything. It does kind of have like some darkness around his eyes. I think that might be the colour. But it's also got bags under the eyes a little bit as well, but the bags are like... Right, if I do... Make it bigger. And then if I bring his eyebrows down... Because he kind of got like round from what I'm looking at. And then if I do... No, that makes him look too serious, and he is not a serious fella. Anyone who knows this character knows he's not a serious fella. He's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, you probably already guessed, and it's probably doesn't look anywhere near as good. I'm gonna see if there's any other me's actually. Oh, there's another thing, of course. Of course, we can't forget this. The most defining thing. And it is on that eye. And I need to shrink it so it's like that. I think the eyebrows actually could stand to be a bit more... I mean, that is kind of mad. It goes with the madness. Nah. His brows don't really do that, though, is the thing. I think that could work. And if I do that... Yeah, okay, that works a bit better. I think we're going to have to face paint to get it right. Because I don't think there's a... I'm pretty sure... What if I move the nose down a bit? Move the nose down a bit. Move the mouth down a bit. There we go. And then have a look at the beard again. It doesn't really go there, though. It kind of... Yeah, I think we're going to face paint this. Is there any, like, additional things, like, with his face and stuff? Like, no. I mean, you could perhaps argue that, but... not really. No. High cheekbones. I think you do kind of have quite high cheekbones, I think. And... you are... I'm sorry, but you are getting on a bit in age. Because you're like 50. You're supposed to be like 50. But you're quite gaunt. Your cheeks are quite gaunt. So I think that works. Right, face paint time. From here you can draw on the resident's face. Yeah, let's go. Because it's kind of like a... okay, tool options. This is gonna be awful. I apologise. No. No. Do back. I kind of want... like something like this, maybe? And it's kind of like... what does the X button do? X? Okay. No, I think... Actually, I do. I do want to try artist mode. Because I think there's more options here, probably. Okay. Okay, there is a lot more options. I much appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Why? It's kind of black, but it's like... it's kind of black, but it's like not. No. It's... no. Go with like that, maybe? This is why I don't draw, okay? That's not it. And that's not the colour. I think it... Oh, I can do this, like... Try that. Get rid of them. I might try and do this off screen with a stylus pen. I think I would have an easier time doing that. Okay, so I've been fiddling around with this actually because I realised he also has a stash. That comes separately. And I think... It's not that... It's quite a thin stash actually. Move you up. It's... Yeah, kind of like... It kind of also looks like that, but it's like... Thin. You know what I mean? And then we bring them together a little bit. Can we bring them together a little bit? No, it actually is like... I'm fiddling around. I'm definitely going to be fiddling around with a little bit. Just... No, I don't want it upside down. Okay, I know that I can do things with that. Now if I go to beard... That's probably as close as it's going to get, but at the same time, it's like really thick. And Majima's not thick bearded, you know? He's... I don't know. I'm going to push you up. Like that. See, that's... The bit there is really supposed to be quite thin. But I just don't know how to... What if I get rid of this and go with this first and see what we can do here? See, this is the only one that really sticks out as potentially matching up. But the problem is... I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. But this is the closest, and I'm really awful, apparently. I'm going to have to spend some time on my own to try and get used to the face paint, because I'm really bad at using it, apparently. I think this will do for now. I imagine you'll probably be about here. I'm not gonna fiddle too much. Alright, Mr. Majima. I'm going to put in the release date for Yakuza 0 as your birthday because you were a huge part of that game. And we know that you're like 50 odd. This was the 12th of March, okay.
My name is Majima.
Sounds a bit like...
My name is Majima.
No. Majima.
My name is Majima.
No.
My name is Majima.
Okay, what if I change that to, that? What happens there?
My name is Morgima.
Morgan.
My name is Morgima.
No. No. Delete all that, please. Majima.
My name is Majima.
That's it. You're male. You know what? I could absolutely picture you just going after everything that moves. I could absolutely picture you doing that. I hate the fact that your beard's not as good as I would have liked it to have been, but I'm not going to faff around too much right now. So, 12th of March? Unless you have a canon birthday, I'm going to look it up. May 14th. Okay, you actually have an actual birthday. And you... 1964. Right, I need to find 64. I'm not going to be able to do the maths. I'm not that clever. 61 years old. You're an old boy, man, but you are awesome, so...
My name is Marge.
My name is Majima.
Right.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima.
I'll go with that
It's
because you are...
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're a nutter.
Today is the 27th. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. It's nice to meet.
Bring the deaf down.
My name is Majima.
No.
My name is Majima.
Here.
My name is Majima.
Pitch.
My name is Majima.
Pitch down.
My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. It's nice to meet you. My name is Majima.
Nah.
It's nice. My name is Majima. It's nice. My name is Majima.
Put a
My
bit more
name
depth.
is
My name is Majima. My name is Majima. My name is Majima. It's nice to meet you. My name is Majima. It's nice to meet you.
There's a bit of a
Today is
sing-song
the
there.
27th
We're going to
day.
go with that. We'll go with that. I'd say he's pretty friggin' quick. Very direct. Very intense. He's very chill, kind of. I'd say quite relaxed. He's just... And he is absolutely quirky. He is the quirkiest video game character that comes to mind in my head. And Majima would absolutely wear either. Majima does not care. Energetic, sociable, optimistic and passionate, follows their instincts, adventurer, bold and captivating. Their wit and charm lights up a room. It's never a dull moment when they're around. I should bloody well hope not. It's Majima. He's an absolute beast.
Ha. Hey.
Nice to meet you, boss. I'm Majima.
We'll go with that.
I'm an energetic adventurer. I tend to play things by ear and follow my whims. I can't wait to start living here.
Okay.
I feel like wearing my nicest outfit always sets a good tone for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, go outside. Mario and Samus are getting on just fine. So I'm going to grab you and introduce you. We'll go with Samus first.
Hey.
I feel like
Nice
you would
to
lean
meet
towards the
you.
ladies.
I'm Majima.
Hello there, Majima. My name is Samus.
Fran, please that for Paylon then Carpy Telefis. Hello.
Study special.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I had a fun time with Samus.
I should hope... What? Okay, my connection got lost there, and I have no idea what happened there. Why are you
Now for a bit of
Okay, that's
self-love.
actually... That's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello
You
there.
would. Hold on. You haven't introduced yourself to Mario yet. Get on.
You. Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Majima.
Happy to meet you. Majima.
Oh my god, what is wrong? Okay, I have no idea what happened there. But my capture device just lost connection with my
Now for a bit of
Switch.
self-love.
So... Or Switch 2, I should say. Majima's just staring at these guys. I have no idea what they ended up talking about with him because... The footage
I'm
just
nice to
cut out.
everyone.
and I didn't immediately think to just go straight to the home menu when that happened.
Oh, what a lovely breeze.
I'm gonna have a fun time editing this and synchronizing the sound later.
I respect my parents.
But anyway, I am quite happy with how this has turned out so far. I have no idea what else to do now. I know that eventually we'll get the closed
Can I
door
help
soon.
you?
How is your belly? Your belly's still quite full. So we know she gets on great with Mario. Majima is a bit of a nut job.
Doing okay down there?
What are you doing? Do you have a bit of a crush, Majima? What are you I mean, I did say he was quirky. And we all know he's Oh, I'm
Hello
sorry
there.
to have destroyed your art piece, but I figured you might want some sushi.
Oh my.
And you love the sushi. I don't blame you. I mean, I've never been a sushi fan. Never really tried it, to be fair. Just doesn't visually appeal to me, so... I'm not a fish person either, so... would you like head pats? There you go, have head pats. And I will let you get back to drawing Samus in the sand. If that's what you were... Are you going to be drawing Samus again, or... No, you're drawing yourself. Well, you gotta love yourself. Absolutely gotta love yourself, love. Oh my god, that's so funny.
I might have overcorrected the pudding a bit. There.
Now you're fine. You two are
Always stay positive.
getting fit, okay. Can I go in here now and... Not quite, okay. I have no wishes. Alright, they're separating. That might be what I need for the closed door to be built. Yeah, I know. Can I pop in here? Samus is not home. Where is she? Oh, she's on the beach. Best not tell her that Majima was drawing her. Hello. How are
The
you?
new people on Brightside Island to
Here
see
we
me
go.
wearing these dull clothes all the time.
And they won't. They won't, sweetie. Where and where?
We interrupt your day to
Oh, he
bring you
looks
this
so good in a
breaking
suit.
news. This next story is bound to bring a smile to somebody's face. At long last, Brightside Island has its very own clothes shop. Residents are overjoyed, taking to the streets to exclaim, "So this is where pants come from? And shirts? Yum!" Thank you for watching. I'm Majima and that was your breaking news.
Well, would you look at that? We got a clothes shop now. Okay, Mario. I feel like this outfit works for Mario. But maybe the shoes should be brown instead to account for that. Because that's what he wears. He wears brown shoes. Let's see if I can find outfits for the others, though. La 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 la. Okay. I could probably give you that for Samus. Samus isn't really a dress wearer. I'll give you that. We're not going to bother with socks. I'll give Samus these, I guess. And for Majima, I'll give him the business shoes as well. He needs to be in a suit. Or... well, I'm going to give him these. I think these work. I don't exactly have a... I mean, there's this. But it's in, like, black and white. You know what? I'm going to give him the suit. Be done with it. Because Majima is Yakuza, so... he gets the suit. No one's going to think it. If I press R, I can assemble outfit, so I can do this. But the shoes, I want this instead. There you go, lovely. What do you think of that? Probably should have got you a hat as well, actually, because Mario wears a hat all the time. But we could also maybe potentially design one later on down the road. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the clothes shop, actually, and buy you a hat. Just for now. I'll get you this. Have that as well. Now you're a proper Mario. Oh, look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy. I promise I will try and find out if it's possible to get you some dungarees. I will get you dungarees, mate.
We interrupt your day to bring you this breaking news. This next story is bound to bring a smile to somebody's face. Brightside Island now has room for one more resident. In further news, we're hearing that a renovation center may open once the island has 4 residents and 2 pairs of friends. No one is quite sure why a business would require such a thing before opening, but I don't make the news, I just report it. Thank you for watching. I'm Mario and that was your breaking news.
Okay, so this is the point where the demo would end. As it is, this is the full game. So I'm not going to be able to... yeah. Hold on. I want to give you some clothes.
Yes, what is it?
I have no idea how you're going to look in this. So let's have a look. First and foremost. It looks kind of like a jumpsuit. We'll go with that. It'll do for now. Well, she likes it, so I'm not going to complain. It's exactly her style. She knows what her style is. I can't tell you, you know. Right. Little quirks. Right, you are... I imagine you would greet with a nod. So we'll go with that. Because you're quite stoic, all things considered.
I feel a bit more like myself.
Alright, now for Majima. What's wrong with you?
Hello.
Right, I want to close you first. We want to assemble the outfit. Boom. 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 There you go, my lovely. Now you look a bit more Yakuza. Okay. Thinks it looks alright. I mean, I know you prefer, like, your open shirt, but I don't see anything that would match up with that right now. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. You are very, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the sweeping bow feels very Majima coded. You stand cutely if Kiryu was here, I tell ya. I could see, yeah, you absolutely walk with a swagger, my man. You're awesome and you know it.
Oh, I feel somewhat different.
I think I'm going to leave it off here. So next time on Tomodachi Life, we'll probably make some more Miis and see where we end up. See you guys then.